few moments. Buck, do we have you?
You sure do. We are live here at the practice facility. Jarius was just complimenting my radio voice, and then immediately I got Flemmy in front of the mic. Jarius Sneed, kind enough to sit down with us here on 104.5 The Zone. Man, congrats. I don't think there's ever been as big a disparity in terms of how two people are dressed on this radio show. You are making me look like an absolute damn fool right now. Who put together the press conference fit? Do you have people who do this, or are you somebody who's got taste?
I have a guy, Gent. He sent me the fabric, what I want. And I was like, yeah, let me go with this one. It's the right colors for it.
Yeah, absolutely. So what are the last, I know this has been a process for you over the course of multiple weeks, basically trying to figure out where exactly you were going to land. But what's the last week been like, or over the weekend after this is officially announced, you get the deal done, you get signed and sealed and all that stuff? What has it been, how much has that kind of just been a weight lifted off your shoulders?
Oh man, it's a lot. Going through the whole process, it was kind of nerve-wracking, but I was taking everything in, as a whole, as we got to this point, once I knew where I was going, it took a whole lot of weight off of me, and know what I was coming into, the benefits and everything to help me out and to help my family out and to, help this facility and organization out. And yeah.
You talked about, being patient, and you talked about your faith in particular being important to you and helping with that patience throughout the course of the last couple of weeks. How did you think it might go? Did you have any idea about what direction this might head? Because the franchise tag comes down and you have a certain understanding that that's going to be the move initially, but after that, like where was your head at that point in time?
Honestly, man, I didn't know what was going on. I was just so like what I'm gonna be, where I'm gonna go. It was just so many questions I was asking myself, and it got to a point where I was so confused, man. I just have to call my preacher, sit down with him, and just let him instill in me, some words and encourage me. It was a little couple weeks of, discouragement. It was, because I didn't know what was next or what's going on,
sure,
and stuff like that. But it all worked out, and I'm happy as ever, especially since I came into this facility and met everyone. And, I feel like I'm home. Everybody made me feel like family. And that's what I'm made about, family.
So this is your first day, like in the building, meeting everybody in person, all that?
Meeting everybody in person, face to face. And feel the love.
Vibe's been good.
Great.
Awesome. Jarius Sneed hanging out here with us. He just gave his introductory press conference, the newest member of the Tennessee Titans secondary. So they've added Chidobe Awuzie as well in free agency. They've got Roger McCreary here, who's been the nickel guy for a while. I know you're still familiarizing yourself with your teammates and your coaching staff and stuff like that, and we're weeks and months away from actually getting out on the field and doing something. Although, Dwight, I think they're reporting, April 8th? So that's right around the corner. Right around the corner. What do you kind of envision this defense to be, even understanding that they're still putting pieces into place and that the draft is up ahead still?
Oh, man, as we put the pieces together, like you said, we got time, to figure things out. But, what I'm going to bring to them, what I told my younger guys, how I've been successful, what got me here today, as if us just being together as a defense, just build a relationship together off the field. We off the field spending time together. On the field we're gonna play as a whole, as one accord. I seen it with my eyes. I seen how we get together. We pray together. We watch film together. We do all those things together. It builds a relationship. The relationship on the field is just take over.
Who was that person for you in Kansas City? Because if I'm not mistaken, you came in during the COVID draft, right?
I came in COVID year, man. I say Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah.
He showed me the way. Like he's a great guy, man. He showed me everything, even when coaches just threw me out there. He knew, put me in the right position until I called on up to things. And yeah, he's a great leader too.
Well, that's something that it sounds like you pride yourself on when you're just kind of tossed out there in whatever position you talk about. Spagnuolo kind of doing the same thing with you. How much? But it does take some guidance, like you said, from Honey Badger, who played a variety of different positions over the course of his career. What was the moment? And you brought up playing against Davante Adams in your press conference, and that being a moment that kind of clicked for you as far as belonging at this level and being a top corner. But on the practice field, how did that kind of work itself out?
Oh man, I think I'm one of the hardest practice workers ever. I take practice very hard. I hate missing practice because if I miss practice, I feel that during the game, I'm not going to be at my best because my mind feel like I missed out on something. I need to get this. I need to get that. So that's why I love practicing. You're going to get my all in practice like it's a game. It's for the game day, smooth and easy.
And that's, as they try and get championship aspirations here, you've obviously been a part of 2 championship winning teams over the course of your career with Kansas City. If you want a water bottle there, I'm curious to know what do you see in what they already have here that you think can be the foundation as they start to build to that point? Because they've had moments of being competitive. You've obviously played in competitive games against the Titans organization throughout the course of your career. What do you kind of see here that's the foundation for that?
Oh man, I can say the guys up front. They start up front, the D line.
Jeff's hype about you being here. I don't know if you saw on Twitter or not.
I seen a tweet. He's fired up, and I can't wait to get on that field with him. I'm gonna slow everything down for him, and he's gonna get to the quarterback for me. And it's gonna make everything smooth.
How important is that though in today's NFL, where the quarterbacks are getting faster, getting rid of the ball as fast as they've ever been? People understand how quickly the interior pressure gets there to try and negate guys like Jeff. They're just getting rid of the ball in less than 2.5 seconds.
Right, and that's why you got to put your hands on guys and slow them down.
Yeah, and that's been a successful strategy for you throughout the course of your career.
I've seen quarterbacks getting the ball out like right now.
Yeah.
So you slow the timing down. So everything is timing. You slow it down. He looking the other way.
How much do you enjoy seeing a quarterback get thrown out of that rhythm? Out of that timing?
I love it. Once I know a quarterback who like to dip and dump, get the ball out,
smell blood a little bit. As a defense, you guys, Kansas City, obviously a team effort to be able to pull off the championship again here in the last year. But for the majority of the season, it felt like you guys as a defense were being called upon time and time again, even as late in the year as the AFC Championship game where you forced that fumble on Zay Flowers on the goal line that ultimately helps propel you guys to the Super Bowl again. Kind of take Titans fans through that moment in time because it seems so instinctual for you and so split second, but that's obviously one of the biggest plays in that game.
Definitely. During that time, I can say once I seen him I did not know he was standing over me, doing all the throwing the ball.
Oh no.
I did not know anything about it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was just gonna get up because I knew I messed up with the defense. I blew the defense. I was supposed to be at safety, but I was way somewhere else, worried about something else. So yeah, so I was like, okay. I gave him a gimme. He got that. He didn't really earn it. He got that. So when he got up, and I see him, I didn't see him when they was telling me about him dancing and stuff. And so I went into next play. Actually, it was the next play, the exact next plays. We switched fields to the other side of the field. I had something on my mind the whole time. Like, I got to get him back. I got to get him back. I was telling Jay Reed, like, I got to get him back, bro. I got to. Because they knew I was mad. And, the next play, I seen he had a couple of beat steps on me. And I went straight under right now. And I just tried to take a good angle. I just needed a good angle. And I seen he pulled the ball out, try to reach out. So he messed up.
That's where the play gets made. As a corner, as a defensive back, they always talk about having a short memory and just, turn the page and all that. But that element of I don't want to call it holding a grudge or just kind of keeping something in the back of your head to motivate you. Where's the balance as a defensive back?
Yeah. As I know, I got to still play the game. And, I just have to tell myself, let the plays come to you. So if I let the players come to me,
you make that seem so easy, or you make it sound so easy. I don't know if it's as easy as you're making it sound.
I don't know. I don't think it's that easy, but it's just an instinct thing, man. God don't like ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jarius Sneed here with us. We're live at the Titans practice facility. Lucas back holding things down at the studio for us as Jarius gets introduced as a Titan today. Have you gotten to know the city of Nashville at all? Do you know anything about the city of Nashville? Has anybody reached out to you from the city of Nashville, try to get you to come to restaurants, this, that, and the other? What's the vibe like?
Not yet. I try to stay off the media right now because the media is going crazy right now. So I try to.
We can tend to be vultures. I don't know if you noticed.
Definitely. I try to back off a little bit right now. But, as of right now, I'm just chilling, just taking everything in. Yeah.
And you got your family here with you.
Got my family and my son.
Your mom seemed like in the press conference there. How big has she been throughout the course of this? Because I see you got some little ones running around as well. But
man,
to be able to lean on her in these moments.
She's the reason I'm here today. That's the lady that I do it for. Where other than God, I do it for first, and then my son, then her. That's why I got them here today to see me. Just to get this experience. This once in a lifetime experience for them, my son as well, and my mother. And I'm just blessed to be in this position, man, to give back to my people.
That's a really cool thing to see. Congratulations on your new deal. Welcome to Tennessee. And if you want to say anything to Titans fans before we let you.
Titans fans, I love y'all. Let's go to work. Let's be great. And let's get this thing rolling.
That's Jarius Sneed, new Titans corner. We'll take a quick break, wrap things up from the practice facility. I'm Buck Reising. It's 104.5 The Zone.